Greetings and salutations. What's going on? It's your boy D.Boom. Reporting to you from the trenches. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Just really feeling like Citizen Z these days. You know what I mean? Yeah. Only announcements I got is if you need a reading from me, holla at me. Readings are back to regular prices. I'll throw a deal here every now and then, you know what I'm saying? If need be, I'll definitely work with y'all. And for newbies, people who ain't never booked with me before, y'all should definitely fuck with me. I might do some shit for free for y'all. Might is the key word. Probably donations based or something like that. I could use some new blood around here. Other than that, let me just get started. So, once again, how does divine thing work? Just like this Ace of Swords here, we all going in one direction. True direction. There's only one divine law. There's only one God. There's only one purpose you have. You know what I mean? And that's the purpose that God wanted you to do. It's that purpose, not what the fuck you want to do for yourself type shit. I mean, God put you here for a specific purpose. So we got one body, one mind, one soul, one God, one direction we going, and that's up. What's up? God is what's up. We only got one divine counterpart. It's just one. You know what I mean? We ain't got, this isn't a multi-universe. This isn't multi-world. This bitch ain't even multi-layer. You feel what I'm saying? It's the third dimension. Anything past the third dimension, like in the last motherfucking atmosphere of this planet, we go to the heavens. Heavens is the fourth and fifth dimension. That's where divines be at. Who are divines? People with God in them. We ain't talking about to the people who ain't got God in them. 28% of the world is divines. 70% of the world is karmic. You can look around and see it. Then we got the 2%. 2% control the 98% of the motherfucking population, which means divines catching it from both sides. Just something for you to think about. Another rant. What the fuck is up with these divine versus karmic readings? I told you, divines, we awoke. We out the matrix. We in Zion. The fuck we give a fuck about, you know what I mean? What's going on in the third dimension for? Why are we putting ourselves, because that's what the fuck we doing, taking ourselves out the fourth and fifth dimension, putting ourselves in the third dimension with these karmics here. It's the difference between a divine masculine's karmic situation or a divine feminine's karmic situations, because even divines have karma. But it ain't just the karma accountability that we got in the world. We also got karma and accountability in the fourth and fifth dimension. As above, so below, ho. So, we ain't never putting ourselves on a karmic level. We freed ourselves from that karmic state of mind. We freed ourselves from fucking with karmics in the manner we was fucking with them. See, most of these karmics had their foot on our necks, trying to keep us dumb. You know what I mean? Trying to keep us bound, trying to keep us chained. Why the fuck are we putting ourselves on their level? They got to do the opposite of mustard. Catch the fuck up here. You understand what I'm saying? Let's leave karmic shit in the world. Divines, keep ascending. See, divines got jobs to do, so we really don't give a fuck about what's going on with the karmics because we got jobs to do. How do divines move? In an infinity, we do shit for God, we do shit for the world. We do shit for ourselves, we do shit for other people. You know what I mean? We too busy doing God's will, alright, to put ourselves anywhere where karmics are needed. Karmics are like zombies in the apocalypse. Don't get bit. False teachers are fucking karmics. People with influence who abuse their power, karmic motherfuckers who you get in a relationship with who just, like I say, cool 1 minute, then do a 360 on your ass to become catalysts. Fucking problems. Karmics. It's the reason why we separate ourselves from karmics and divines. Not because us divines are better than karmics. We ain't better than no fucking body. We all God's children. But at the end of the day, true divines, it took us motherfucking time, energy, and resources, pain, trial, and tribulation to evolve from a karmic to a fucking divine. Once again, the fuck we going back for? Why do we care what direction the karmics is going? We are the expedition leaders. Divines, we are the light bearers. Karmics ain't got no fucking lights. They ain't got no fucking sense. You know what I mean? If anything, they gon'... Anyway, look. Ain't no verses here. We shouldn't be verses nobody anyway. The fuck we look like? Ain't we supposed to be building with people? Yeah, we use the shit that karmics did to us as examples of what not to have, of what not to do, or where not to go, or who not to hang around us. We're not battling them. This ain't no fucking war against karmics and divines, because if it was, like Pac said, nigga, this was chess, we would have beat the motherfuckers a long time ago. They need to do the opposite of mustard. There's only one way up. I mean, there's only one way. Right way, you got left, you got right, and that's up. Why the fuck are we bringing ourselves down to a karmic level to deal with these motherfuckers? I have no clue. But in the past 2 weeks, I've been seeing all these like divine verse karmic readings and shit like that. Like, and once again, I'm almost done here. And once again, y'all ain't checking these readings to like see what the fuck your masculine got going on so you can counteract what the fuck you just heard and utilize it in your life. No. It'd be cheating if the masculine was watching your videos and did the same shit. Your divine masculine is your reflection. So whatever your masculine is, you are. You ain't reflecting no fucking karmic. They aren't our reflections. We can't even use them to evolve. You get what I'm saying? Divine masculine situation. Let's kick this shit off. Overall energy, we have the 8 of Cups. This is the most divine card in the Ace to 10 cycles. What's Ace to 10? That's karmic cycles. They gerbils in a fucking hamster wheel. That's all karmics do is go from Ace to 10. These niggas ain't in the Knights, Queens, Kings realms. They ain't in the divine realms. They ain't got no divine accountability. They ain't doing the shit that us divines are doing. We move like this because we doing shit for God and for the world, nigga. They move like this. If you, with your divine ass, put yourself on the same level as a karmic, then nigga, you just hopping on a hamster wheel right along with them. To make sure your ass ain't a hamster in this matrix, you gotta acknowledge this 8 of Cups card. What's the 8 of Cups card? It's the Pay the Bell card in my deck, baby. 2-part card. Number 1, it's keeping your divinity up. How do you keep your divinity up? By doing divine shit, acknowledging divine shit, being all about God, and that's it. The kingdom, and that's it. Not having karmics getting you fucked up with being one of them. Not having divines gotta do a tug of war to see if you even karmic or not. It's your actions that's gonna speak for themselves as far as your divine accountability is concerned. Keep your integrity up, just like Patti Bell. She's been around since the 70s, and hey, when it comes to her integrity, she a queen. We ain't never heard her on no Phyllis Hyman shit, Lauryn Hill shit, Whitney Houston shit, Rihanna shit. Nah, she a whole different breed, a divine breed. How y'all divines need to be out here. Fuck trying to be like Riri, Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, these new bitches. Fuck them. You need to motherfucking get some of these old school chicks. You know what I mean? Patti Bell, Cicely Tyson. You know what I mean? Toni Morrison. These are the queens y'all need to be, I don't know, grooming yourselves after. Not these new age bitches that's fucking the game up. Just keeping it motherfucking real. Other side to this 8 of Cups card is enterprise. Patti Bell, unlike the rest of these divas, ain't even got to sing one record. Ain't got to sign to a single label. Why? Because she enterprises on her business. She more independent, got more control, making more money, got more influence, enterprising than she was being another chick in the game like the rest of these lame dames out here. That y'all want to be like, look like, dress like, dance like, emulate. Like I say, man, emulate Angela Davis or something. You feel me? Like, come on. You got queens out here y'all can really base yourself out of. I don't see no Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman, little graphics or y'all little videos and shit. But I'll sure see some Beyonce all up in this motherfucker. Riri all up in this motherfucker. Witches all up in this motherfucker. Like, hey, divinity. Reason why you stay divine or do divine shit is so you can differentiate yourself from the rest of these karmics, and so divines can see your divine ass and not see no karmic shit tied to you. 10 of Swords, that's death or a permanent ending. Another difference between the divine and the karmic is the shit that they don't do no more. Death. Could be a literal death, physical death, spiritual death. Your karmic side has to die in order for your divine side to arise. How do you do that? You wake the fuck up. You a karmic, that means you in that motherfucking bubble in the matrix. You just a crop. You just like the rest of these motherfuckers in the bubble. You gotta wake the fuck up. You know what I mean? They're gonna flush your ass down the toilet. You're gonna have to get picked up by one of these little ships in order to even get to Zion. Otherwise, you're gonna die in the sewers drowning because you ain't never used your muscles before. You ain't never used your eyes before. You a big human baby. This divine shit ain't that complex, man. And there's too many of y'all motherfuckers getting this shit misconstrued, getting shit confused when you shouldn't. I just blame the 70%, which are the karmics. It's more of them than us. That's the confusing part, is seeing who real. It's 28% real, 70% bullshit. You gotta sift through bullshit to get to some truth, you know what I'm saying? Bottom line, more important than all that, dear, we got the Six of Pentacles. Masculine, this is that okay shit. It ain't just about being okay. To karmics, this is like real shit. The Six of Pentacles, which is 60%, it's homeostasis. Five of Pentacles is the dark night of the soul. That's failing. Shit we all go through, but we all bounce back from failure. I mean, whoop-de-fucking-do. This is a D. It ain't passing, but it ain't failing. Karmics, this is what y'all all about. Just being okay. Just making it. Just surviving. Just staying low-key. You know what I mean? Karmics, they do shit for themselves. It's okay to just focus on yourself and yourself only. It's okay not to know God. It's okay not to find purpose. It's okay to be weak and give up in life and be an empath and all that bullshit I be hearing all up in this motherfucking spiritual community, G. No, it ain't okay to be karmic. No, it ain't okay to be doing motherfucking verse readings and shit. Who are we versing anyway? Like I say, if divines are putting themselves on karmic levels, then where the fuck does God fit in? I told you, a divine is a person that got God in them. God loves all, but only the divines truly know him. Only the divines are truly doing his will. Only divines are the only motherfuckers on this planet, man, keeping good in here. Fuck that okay shit. It ain't okay. Look at society, man. Look at these motherfuckers that's popping, man. Like I said, it's too much bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? The kids are being bamboozled. The women are being mentally fucked all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And the man constantly got his foot on his... The man constantly got a foot on his neck. It's hard for men to be real men out here. It's hard for women to be themselves out here. Kids don't know who the fuck they are. Because the men and women are getting so fucking manipulated, they don't even know what the fuck they is nowadays. It's karmics that's permitting and promoting this fuckery. You know what I mean? That's only fucking up the generations to come. As a divine, you got divine accountability. That's you doing God's will. You finding who God is yourself. You finding your divine counterpart yourself. You understanding who you are yourself. You putting the motherfucking work in. It's like a teacher tell you to put some shit on the board. Divines, we know how to put the answer on there and show the work. Karmics, they just look at motherfucking papers. Look behind books. Look at your paper and put the answer down, but don't know how to do no work. Because in the world, it's okay to just have influence in a title but no substance, and people flock to you like birds. Told you. Majority of the world is fucking karmics. So it ain't like you got the world on your side. It ain't like you got the world on your team. Nigga, you got the karmics on your squad. But fuck them. It ain't about them. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers you want to have in your corner, motherfuckers you want to have in your back, motherfuckers you want to have in your life, motherfuckers you want to be groomed by, or motherfuckers you want to groom are divine. You want to make your son a divine son or daughter. You want a divine feminine or a masculine for a child. You don't want to raise or groom or establish a fucking karmic. You deal with them all day, every day. So it's cool. This karmic shit is cool now. Like, for real, fuck out of here. Hey, more smoke on this Six of Pentacles shit, this okay shit. We got the Knight of Wands. That's moving fast and furiously towards your divine direction. That's being on your J for job, the job God gave you. What are knights, queens, kings, and things? Divine realms. You what? A divine masculine, right? Okay. Yeah, we need to be nine of wanting. Those are actions. That's doing shit. For God. Doing shit. For the kingdom. Doing shit for yourself. Doing shit for your twin. Six of Pentacles is just existing. just surviving, not evolving. You know what I mean? Not finding your path. This is just you living your life just like everybody else. Fuck everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? The world needs more divines, less karmics, in my personal opinion. If we had 70% divines in this world, 70% of this world had God in them, as far as to the current 28% we got here, the world will look a lot different. Seriously. Seriously. But since the world is shit, it's because of this Six of Pentacles shit. People doing whatever the fuck they gotta do to survive. People will throw you under the bus just to feed their family. Instead of finding out the way to feed my family, your family, her family, this whole community at one time. Motherfuckers ain't finna get their hands dirty and really put that work in to really try to find, you know what I'm saying, remedies, cures, resolution to Earth's problems. Nah. The way karmics move, it's just okay. As long as that shit ain't affecting me and my family, it's cool. As long as me and my family ain't starving, it's cool. As long as I'm getting these pentacles and making this money, that's all that matters. Yeah, that pinnacle shit cool, but what about the wands you doing? It ain't just regular fucking wands. This is past the 10 of wands, past karmic shit. What divine actions are you doing in the world? Masculines, you do divine actions. See, motherfuckers want to play divine masculines off like they slow and shit, forgetting that divine masculines are fucking divine. They don't move like karmics. Nigga, that's a catalyst you thought your twin was. That's a karmic you thought your divine masculine was. See, the problem is, motherfuckers, like I say, it's the Six of Pentacles shit. Instead of putting time, energy, and resources into your twin flame demo to understanding it, to understanding your path, understanding yourself, understanding God, understanding your twin, motherfuckers just want to be okay. Well, I think he my masculine. You think? It ain't what you think, it's what you know. Do you know if this is your twin or not? Because if you don't know, then you might be with a karmic. You might be with a catalyst. You might be with a demon. Fucking devil out here. Yeah, get past this okay shit. This is a D. Coming to the shit. Masculine. You got your role, which is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is divine masculine's role. That's support. That's just being a staple. Holding shit down like balloon strings. This is getting divine feminine from point A to point C. Divine feminine role is the Three of Wands. You just got two things to do. You know what I mean? That's stay divine. Stay divine and do divine shit. That's all you gotta do, masculine. Find your role. It's good to listen to your feminine because she know what your role is. But you can find your role yourself. This is also work. Whatever the fuck you doing to make ends meet. This could be a 9 to 5. More smoke on this. Two of Wands right here. What are Wands? That's things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. It's got a lot to do with your actions and behavior. What are Pentacles? Persons, places, things, shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. You know why karmics in my deck show up as a king of Pentacles, which is an owner, but could be a karmic masculine, or a Queen of Pentacles, which is a boss, or a karmic feminine. Reason why these karmics show up as Pentacles in my deck is because what's a King of Pentacles? It's a master manifester. It's a person that can manifest any pinnacle they want. Obviously, Pentacles, pinnacle, pinnacle, pinnacle. That's all they focused on. What's a pinnacle? Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. A person, place, or a thing. Karmics only give a fuck about people, places, and things. They don't give a fuck about the unknown. They don't give a fuck about the infinite. They don't give a fuck about divine territories, Zion, God, all that shit. I'm saying, if you were a divine, you will move different. That's why a divine masculine is a king of wands, which is out here. The king of doing shit, the king of actions and behavior. It's what you're doing that dictates your divinity, not your pinnacle, your status, your title. How much money you got, how many views you got, how much, you know what I mean? How many followers you got and shit. Like, that don't mean shit. It's the shit you're doing that counts. So, when it comes to this work masculine, when it comes to this role masculine, we got an Ace of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Pentacles? That's a very important pinnacle. This is something you attain. This is something you acquire. This is you being in attendance of something. This could be yourself. My human body. It's a person. You know what I mean? I'm a living, breathing pinnacle. You know what I mean? But as a living, breathing pinnacle, I need a 2 pinnacle something because I need to bring something to the table other than myself. So, in your mystery madness, coming into the situation masculine, when it comes to your role as a divine masculine, you need to attain your role. You need to acquire your role. Fuck identifying it. Step into it. It's a wand, right? Your role is something you're doing, something you've done, not some shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Ace of Pentacles, a big ass pentacle. This is very important. You're having a role or doing your role in the world, in life, in your relationship, in your family. You know what I mean? It's being a staple. Two of Wands is being a staple to your family, to your twin flame, to God. This is work. You working for your family. You working for your twin flame demo. You working for God. Or working for yourself. This is very important. This is a fucking asset to be on this type of actions and behavior. Make sure you on that. Because you come into the situation personally masculine, you got the Ace of Swords. What's the Ace of Swords? That's ascension. I told you, we ascending here. How do you ascend? That's going up. What's up? God is what's up. We ain't talking about north, south, east, west. That's a 360. Those are just directions on how to get to and from and across the third dimension. Nah, nigga, we got to go high. Higher. Out of this world. Matter of fact, Ace of Swords, that's when you ascend, you get power. You get authority. You get dominion. Strength. Courage. Valor. Divinity. Godliness. You know what I mean? That's what you find going up, as well as God. You'll find your twin flame up there too. Yeah, you go A for any other direction other than up, you're going away from God, away from path, away from your twin. You know what I'm saying? Away from heaven, away from divinity. Yeah, man. We ain't descending. This ain't LLE.Ascension here. On God. 2018 when I first started this channel. The only shit when I typed up Ascension in this community, only Ascension I seen was Maxwell's Ascension song. You know what I mean? It wasn't, the term Ascension really wasn't even being used like that. Now it's all over the place. You know what I mean? What does Ascension mean to you? It's going up. True north. I told you the earth is on an axis and shit. So we going this way. As a divine, your only job is to stay on the right path. And there's only, just like this one sword, there's only one right way. And masculine, you on that path. You headed in that direction. Aside from that, though, you got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is an A. What's the fuck I'm talking about? You're moving from that Six of Pentacles, which is a D, to the Nine of Pentacles, which is an A. Ain't that going up? Moving on up like George and Wheezy. What's the sword? Thoughts, decision, mentality, ideology, thoughts and decisions, basically. We move up through our mind. How do we find God? Staying up, going up, ascending mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. When you go up in any type of growth, that's maturity. Like I say, all we going is up. So the higher we go up, I'm telling you, the better off we are. And when you're in a high position, like being in the fourth or fifth dimension, you can, like I say, look down on the world and see exactly what you need to do. See, when you know the real world is Zion. Like I said, that's fourth or fifth dimension. We are spiritual beings having a physical experience on earth. It ain't the other way around. We come from above to below. And when we're done here, we're going back to where we came from. Probably to a new world, new place, new destination, new job, new purpose. There's 7 trillion inhabited planets out here. God's work is never done. God always got a job for you. You know what I mean? Why you think we even here on Earth? It wasn't no accident. If you fuck with anybody telling you it's an accident that we here, if you fuck with anybody telling you that God don't exist in this bitch, yeah, them karmic motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers is gonna bring you down and not get you up. You get yourself up. Look at these pentacles here. You know what I'm saying? Nine of Pentacles is when you line your life up. 4 of Pentacles on this side, 4 of Pentacles on that side. That's 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles in my deck is a life. That's shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, a job, a car, children, family, a relationship. Your twin flame is in your life. God is in your life. God better be in your life. God better be in your home. God better be in your heart. God better be in your mind. God better be the head of your relationship. God better be all up in your kids. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're going to have a karmic home, karmic life, karmic wife, karmic kids. The way you get your pentacles is going to be karmic. Man, look, we going up. You a divine. All right? You ain't like the rest of these motherfuckers out here. And like I say, to you feminists, thinking your masculine ain't you, y'all reflection. Same power you got feminine, your masculine got. Might be dormant in him, but the nigga got it. Same understanding you got, he got. It's in different ways though. Once again, psychics that can't comprehend the reflection part of this twin flame shit. When you move, he moves just like that. It's the same but different. Communicating or interacting with your masculine through this mirror that is y'all twin flame demo, you're going to have to write the message backwards so he can see it forward. You 3 of Wands, that's your job. He 2 of Wands, that's his job. It ain't his job to write the motherfucking message backwards for you to see it clear. He could just write the message and know you'll decipher it because you got one up on him, even though he the king of Wands. Yeah, any psychic you fucking with that ain't aware of the whole reflection part or don't know how to, like I say, communicate with they twins through this little mirror here, or at least explain to you what the mirror is or help you communicate with your twin and shit. Hey, they ain't the right one, baby. Feminine role. Masculine. You in regards to the feminine energy and your mystery madness, which is also your subconscious. We got the Knight of Swords. This is fear. It's a big-ass sword, too. What are swords? Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going in life. What's fear? Been saying this shit for 4 years. Fear is being mentally discombobulated. Fear is a sword. It's in your mind. Death is a sword. It's in your mind. Pain, 3 of Swords. It's swords. It's in your motherfucking mind. You know what I mean? So, if you living in fear, then you ain't got no love around you. You scared of what you don't understand. You scared of what you can't comprehend. You scared of what you don't know. Opposite of love ain't hate. It's fear. No love. Fear. It's the reason why you ain't got no love or can't love nobody. It must be fear-based. It ain't because you hate a person to where you hate everybody. Nah. You know what I mean? If you hate on anything, you hate on yourself. If you ain't loving shit, then you don't love yourself. You know what I mean? I've been saying that shit 4 years ago. Okay? If you in fear, you just need to get some love. More smoke on this fear shit. You got the Knight of Pentacles. That's grooming. You got good grooming, bad grooming, and ugly grooming. Good grooming, somebody grooming you to be the best person you can be. You grooming somebody to be the best person they can be, like the relationship between you and your twin. You groom your twin to be better. Your twin groom you to be better. Y'all had a mutual respect and a mutual interest in doing that shit. What's ugly grooming? You grooming somebody for your agenda. Or somebody, like I say, you being groomed for somebody's agenda, or you grooming somebody for your agenda. Love is a two-way street. Business is a two-way street. Family is a two-way street. Ain't no one-way street. Ain't one person just giving rule and the other person taking. You can't just be a taker. You got to be a giver too. Balance. We all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us to balance. We ain't just balancing our relationship with our twin. We're balancing the relationship within ourselves. All this shit is mental. But the physical part of all this mental shit is the grooming we get. Maybe you were in fear because you was groomed to be scared of something. This deals with the feminine energy. Something to do with the feminine energy you scared as shit about, and it came from your grooming or upbringing or what the fuck your friend's saying. It's like, it ain't just men that take bad advice from they fuck ass homies. Y'all get misled in this little spiritual community all the fucking time. Listening to what the fuck other people gotta say. Who know less than you you getting advice from, who have no power, and you powerful as shit, you dumbing yourself down just to be in their presence, just to show them support and love and shit like that. Like I say, it's a lot of smart, dumb motherfuckers out here with no substance that has a lot of influence. It's got a lot of motherfuckers on their team. But 70% of the world is karmics, right? Got a lot of karmics on their team. So, grooming. Due to your grooming masculine, due to what was inputted in you as a child, as a teen, as a young adult, here in your adult life, man or woman, it's starting to affect your relationship arena with your feminine, with your woman, with people in general. And it ain't just the people you have relations with. These are just the women in general, the women in your life. Like I said, been saying shit for 4 years. Women run the world, nigga. Pussy run the world, nigga. A happy wife is a happy life. Call me a bitch. Call me feminine ass nigga. Say what you want. This is a real nigga talking. Real niggas know this shit. Going back to Kevin Samuel ass, he's not a real nigga. You can actually look at this nigga's social pictures and see what type of nigga he is. And this nigga is the standard to tell y'all women what women is and shit. I'm a divine masculine, a divine feminine man, right? I'm a feminine energy, but I ain't no woman. But you hear the shit I be saying about women. How y'all run the world. How pussy power is every fucking thing. Happy wife, happy life. Y'all are the creators of of mankind. If y'all die off, the world dies. Women, y'all the second thing closest to God in this little arena. You got God, you got woman, then you got man. It's always been like that since the beginning of time. But what do karmics do? 70% of the world. Nigga, they write books to, like I say, women been getting shitted on since the beginning of time. At one point, women had no rights. Was that God? Fuck no. That was the world doing that shit to the woman. You know what I mean? Then you got cases of motherfuckers, like I say, women getting kidnapped all the time. They getting their womb stolen. So faggot ass men can have babies now. That's the world we living in. The woman is the most poached on, mind fucked, preyed on thing in this whole fucking planet. I don't know why women get the rap that they get. I'm not the one giving them this shit. I'm an evolved man. Needs to be more evolved men out here. And guess what? It is. I told you. It's more divine masculine women than feminines out here. I mean, more divine masculine women than divine feminine women out here in this community and shit. A lot of y'all are masculine due to circumstance. You'll figure that out later, but yeah, you just mentally, subconsciously, you ain't thinking right when it comes to women. You listen to niggas like Kevin Samuels and shit. You know what I mean? Like my twin used to be doing all the time. He brought Kevin Samuels to my face and shit. I'm like, nigga, get him the fuck up out of here. I read that nigga in 2 seconds. Man, this nigga's gay. Who the fuck is him to even say anything about women? He don't fuck with women. Obviously, you can tell. And this the nigga you look up to? My twin is the same nigga that'll say some shit. My divine master, he'll say some shit like he went to school. This real gay ass dude that had a lot of women friends and shit. You know, they fag hags. That's what you call fag hags and shit. Fag hags are real, nigga. They real. These chicks ain't got no life. Clinging on to a gay nigga, hoping to catch gay nigga runoff. Because it ain't like straight niggas is hanging around this nigga. So it ain't like you finna get a nigga for yourself. Because if you do find a nigga or catch a nigga off this faggot ass nigga, he gonna be a faggot ass nigga too. So it don't make sense. It's just a fag hag. Same shit you sucking on is what you gonna get fucking with a nigga like this. So I'm like, yeah, look at him, man. He a pimp. He always got nice girls around him. I'm like, nigga, you know he gay, right? Nigga, no, he not. You always be saying that shit. Nigga, it's loud and clear. I'm surprised you can't read it, bro. But he a man, an average man. You don't really see what I see. He see what I see now, fucking with me for a long time and understanding the shit that I be saying. It's little misunderstandings like that. I know a lot of older men on that shit. That's why my twin hung around me. Because I had bitches and there's a lot of bitches around me. So he figured he catch some of my pussy run off. Till I told him, nigga, I don't share my hoes. I mean, you think I got hoes on dispense? Yo, where the hoes at, Boom? You think I can just press a button and hoes appear? Like Boondocks and shit? Like, nah, nigga. And where they do that at, bruh? Get your own woman. And you a nice looking dude. I always talk about doing that. Nigga, you can get These y'all bitches out here, bro, because you got the gift of gab and you a nice looking dude and you seasoned, nigga. Matter of fact, these bitches gonna fuck with you before they fuck with my young ass, undeveloped ass, unestablished ass, young ass. Like, nigga, you got the shit all fucked up. Who are you listening to? His dumb ass friends? His gay ass friends who ain't even who they say they are, who got women as beards, who my twin looking at thinking that's a real man when that nigga's a fun boy. 2 friends he had like that, and I pointed that shit out. Like, nigga, them fun boys. They don't even fuck with bitches like that. Yeah, he got a bitch, but that ain't his bitch, bro. He too old. Like, he ain't fucking the shit out that bitch. If anything, he wearing that bitch is a beard to let y'all no bitch having ass niggas to get bitches. Nah, it's too many like that, man. Like I say, it's a lot of 70% of the world is karmics. A lot of motherfuckers be lying about who they are, and what they be on and shit. Just allowing whatever social media paints them to be, they be. A lot of people live through their social media page. They ain't who the fuck they are on Instagram. They ain't who the fuck they are on Facebook. They ain't who the fuck they are in real life. It's too many people sending you off in the world. The vines, we catching it on all angles. Feminists know this. Masculine, you finally getting the picture. Because personally, you in regards to the feminine, you in the world, buddy. This is a low-level energy. It's a 4, third dimension. The world is. Temporary space and time. The world is. Everything in this bitch got an expiration date. The world is. 2%ers run this whole motherfucking planet. That's the world, nigga. 70% of the world, nigga, are karmics. That's the world we living in. We live in a world where motherfuckers is trying to wipe you out. I seen some posts talking about CDC put some shit up about zombie preparedness. I thought she was playing. I Googled that shit and went to the fucking site. CDC really got zombie preparedness articles out here. The fuck for? Nigga, every zombie movie and TV show I've been watching, from The Walking Dead to Z Nation, goddamn it, to the motherfucking The Last of Us, the game I was playing. All these games got the CDC in them. CDC reports, woo, 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 woo. Yeah, in the beginning of all zombie movies, it's like brains getting eaten, the world going to chaos, and them saying CDC statistics and shit. I'm like, nigga, this can't be like. The fuck out of here. That low-level ass shit. You got motherfuckers out here with doomsday bunkers believing this is gonna be, it might be a zombie apocalypse. I don't know. Who know what the fuck they putting in us? Just like Z Nation, we could all be infected anyway. Could all be infected. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's the world we living in. It ain't like this world is evolving. In the Urantia book, it speaks of what would happen if the whole world united on one cause. That's just stage 1. It's 7 levels a planet can evolve to. Just like plants evolve and humans evolve, the planet evolves too. But I can look at Mars and see, I don't know, maybe they evolved, but they less than us right now. We ain't even at level 1. If the whole world united and got on one accord and chose to take care of each other and not let money rule us and not let class rule us, and everybody was treated and respectfully, and every country was on the same fucking page, then real shit, the world will evolve to level 1. It's some shit that's gonna happen when that happens. Now I know once we evolve to level 7, God can walk back amongst us. It's planets God fuck with, personally. You know what I mean? And then you got like our planet, which is isolated from God. We at the super duper duty low level. If the world had a grade, nigga, we at 40%. We ain't even at 50. So as a planet, we got a lot of fucking jobs to do in order for us to just get to stage 1. So it just trips me out how the 2%ers, because I'm sure they know this shit too. I'm sure they reading the same fucking books. They know what'd happen if the whole world got on one accord. The whole world will evolve. Nah, they don't even want that. I mean, they gonna do that when they wipe the rest of us off and it's just them here, their whole fucking plan. You know what I mean? They trying to do that, but they trying to do it their way, with their people, with the motherfuckers they select to be here for that shit. Which kind of makes me think, how do planets even evolve? Maybe the 1-2%ers do destroy everybody just for the involvement of the planet. But really, you destroying the planet to evolve the planet. Low-level energies, low-level vibes, man. The real world. If you really knew what the world was, you'll know how to maneuver here. So you get a real glimpse on what the world, and it's really the world that your feminine talks about. It's the equivalent of my masculine watching my videos, getting a little education on the world, and being like, damn, facts. Where you going? Masculine, you in regards to yourself and your subconscious or your mystery madness, we got the Queen of Swords. I likes that because you was just at the Knight of Swords. Now you're moving on up like George and Wheezy. Queen of Swords, that's the Lucy Liu card. That's being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you want to go with yourself, with your life, with your purpose, with God, with your twin, with your relationship, with your kids, with your career. Being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental, it's a sword, mental direction you want to go in life. That's being proactive. That's taking initiative right there. It all starts in the mind. You know what I mean? You're going to have to make your mind up to move in a new direction. Then you're going to have to feel something about that. Then you're going to have to do something about that in order to manifest something like that. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. We'll dive in that if we need to. Putting smoke on this Lucy Liu card, which is also Lucy Liu from Kill Bill. Look how serious she was in that movie. She wasn't playing no fucking games. Niggas knew she was about it. And she was riding or dying for anything. And if y'all motherfuckers wanted smoke, she wanted all the smoke. Like she wouldn't want to be fucked with. You know what I mean? She was definitely one to fear. And anything she said, nigga, you take that shit to the bank. You ain't have to question her integrity, Lucy Liu from Kill Bill. You wouldn't want to question her authority or integrity either. You feel me? Like, business. It's just being on your business. So, in your subconscious or your mystery madness, you're just being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you want to go. And that's the 10 of Pentacles. That's the manifest. Something. I'm pretty sure whatever this something is got a lot to do with this 9 of Pentacles shit here. Ace of Swords, that's Ascension. While you going up, you lining your life up. You know? In the manner that you want it. You are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. And looks like you just made a thing. By being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you want to go in, you end up manifesting something. A person, place, or a thing in your life. You personally, in regards to yourself, we got yourself. The King of Wands. Neo from the Matrix. Trinity would be Divine Feminine. Trinity is a badass. Trinity been in this game for a minute. Trinity been around. She know what's popping. She ain't stupid. If anything, she helped Neo get to where the fuck he at in life. But what's the difference between Neo and Trinity? Neo is the one. Neo can do shit Trinity can't. Neo is the answer to a lot of fucking problems. Not saying Trinity ain't. Trinity is beneficial, just like Morpheus, just like the Oracle. You know what I mean? Just like Merovingian wife who helped the Keymaker escape and shit. Everybody got their part. But when it comes to the Divine Masculine, though, you the one. You the one missing piece to this grand puzzle. You the one missing thing in this whole equation here. Your feminine wouldn't have like your feminine, like what you do to your feminine, you like your feminine bring. Usually how this twin flame shit go, your divine feminine be minding her own fucking business, and it's like masculine, you run into the feminine. Recognition happens. You just drop like from the sky. It's like Superman, nigga. You just drop from the motherfucking sky in the middle of nowhere. And your feminine stumbled upon you. For some reason, it's a frequency you beaming on that just seems to attract the feminine closer and closer to you. Your feminine don't know why she was attracted to you. Or why she was getting pulled towards you. Or why you enter her life. But her life ain't been the same since you appeared. Since you Ace of Pentacles. Since she became present in your whole little demo. But like I said, she really wouldn't know who she was until she, nigga, found you. Masculines, King of Wands, you the king. Divine Feminine is the queen. Masculines are, Divine Masculine is like the flame that lights the Olympic torch. For the Olympic torch to shine bright like a fucking diamond. The Olympic torch burns. It's the whole symbolism that go with the big torch. But it has to be a little torch to light the big torch. You know what I mean? And if there's no small torch lit to light the big torch, how the big torch gonna go up? Everybody got their part. Masculine, you're the ignition. Feminine is the gas, you the ignition. If you don't light, we can't cook shit here. But if everything working right, then everything gonna be right. More smoke on you. You got the 4 swords. That's being in your head. 2 in your head. Well, that's too much rest and relaxation. It's idle mind. What's idle mind? It's the devil's workshop. You the king of wands, right? That's actions, behavior, shit you doing, shit you've done, not shit you finna do. You only doing actions when you ain't in your head. If you in your head, you ain't doing actions. So masculine. You got shit you gotta do, like this 2 of wands right here. You got a job to do. And if you in your head about what you need to do, then that means you ain't doing nothing. You learn by doing. You're the king of doing. Do some shit. Going to the future in your mystery madness, we got the 3 of Cups. This is distractions, third parties, or people who revolve around you like moons do a planet. Your kids, family, twin flame, you know, boss at your job, the state that regulates your nonprofit or federal business or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Mainly, I just take this as like third parties though. See, 2 of Cups, that's a relationship. That's the lover's card. That's 2 people becoming one. You can have a relationship all day, but guess what? You still gotta accept your lover and their family. You still gotta accept your lover and their friends. You still gotta accept your lover and their career and the shit that they want for themselves. Everything ain't gonna be peachy. You know what I mean? But y'all love gotta be so strong that nothing can come between it. Then you gotta have a love so strong that you respect everything that come with the love of your life, that come with your lover. Third parties, that's knowing who in the way. You got a good thing going on, and you got one friend that's trying to break this shit up, and you didn't know, but now you see. It's like a person that keep fucking your flow up. It's like you got a nonprofit or some shit, and it's like every time the state come, the same worker fuck your shit up to where y'all done fail regulations and shit. First time, it was like, damn, okay, they popped up. We know to be ready next time. Second time, it's like, damn, the same thing. Third time, it's like, come on now. Obviously, you got a saboteur here. Obviously, somebody in this motherfucking business is going all the way out their way to make sure y'all fail every motherfucking state visit. Fix that shit. It's a person that, you know what I mean? It's like, they know they don't run shit. The only control they got is cock blocking anything that come in. Like I said, it's like you got a so-called friend. They in the hood. Y'all both went to the same school, grew up in the same motherfucking neighborhood. You chose to go to college and do something with yourself. They chose to stay at home and do what the fuck they whole family been doing since the slave shit. Nothing. Right? You come back home. You buy a home. You got a nice little job. You back in the hometown. Now, your so-called friend who feel entitled to still be your bestie, given the fact that they got more history than you than some of your new friends. It's like every time you make a new friend, your so-called best friend kick them out your life or treat them so shitty they don't even want to be your friend no more. To where you got to analyze shit. Like, what the fuck is your problem? How is you my friend, but I can't have other friends? What kind of friend is you? What the fuck is you on? What will make you, you know what I mean, take time out your life that you're supposed to have? The average person ain't got a life. The average person lives vicariously through another person. The average person is like living in somebody else's life. Like the else person got their shit set up. They just making themselves a part of this person's life. As if everything gonna be okay. As if they ain't gotta pay shit. As if they ain't gotta no accountability around this motherfucker. Like somebody gotta be on some real crazy shit to wanna limit them as your friend and your friend only. Something wrong with them. And this is you spotting that shit and getting rid of their ass because they're the third party. It ain't about history. It ain't about family. Family will keep you down. Family will undermine you. You know what I mean? People that fuck with you the long way, they're the people you need to fuck with. People just feel just because they friends or your best friend, they can do whatever the fuck they want. Or just because they family, they can say whatever the fuck they want to say. Or just because they your twin even, that they have the entitlement or the right to do dirty by you. Fuck that. You nip shit by the bud. The reason why you nip shit at the bud is so this person here, this third party, don't break the connection that you got. Last card in this message, 4 of Wands. That's twin flame union, reunion, and recognition, masculine. This is Zion, the 4th and 5th dimension, masculine, the real world. You Neo, right? Yeah, you headed to Zion for the first time. It's hard for you to kind of accept the real world. You know what the karma is. You know what I mean? You know what the world is all about. You know what these karmics all about. They expendable. Shit, they're like zombies in the apocalypse. You can dodge a zombie. They're easy to outrun. They're easy to outsmart. You know what to expect with karmics. You know what to expect in the Matrix. Now you're in the real world, around real people. You don't know what to expect around real motherfuckers. You don't know what to expect in a real location. My shit is different, but it ain't that different. It's still a 4 of cups, that's the world. 4 of wands, that's heaven, that's Zion. It's 4s at the end of the day. It ain't that hard to comprehend, but the 4 of wands is infinite. 4 of cups is limited. You're seeing the infinite realms of being compared to a limited state of being. You see what having no ceiling in life is, as of ours to being on cap all day. You seeing what happens when you fuck with God or put your trust in God. You and God are the same, so you kind of like God. If you ain't fucking with God, you can fuck with yourself in a divine, holy way. You should always fuck with God, but you know, you do got them out there. At least fuck with yourself in a godly way. You know what I'm saying? Don't proclaim yourself to be God. Like, we all gods, because we're all God's children. But, you know, ain't no human being a God as far as like on a supreme level. For 5th dimensional level. For a 3rd dimension, God, a 3rd dimensional God, yeah, we superb for 3rd dimensional gods. But in the 4th, 5th dimension, we all gods. You thought you was nice on Earth, yeah? Go to Zion. Go around some real divines, yeah. You'll see levels to this shit. You see my last message. You see my approach to this shit? It ain't that hard. Like I said, I can literally go to sleep, wake up, shuffle some cards, press play, and get busy with this shit. I ain't gotta say 3 Hail Marys, grid my whole house up, put up some motherfucking crystals and incense and shit to get a better message or a less better. Like, that don't mean shit. You know what I mean? It's automatically in us to do this shit. We ain't gotta preset nothing. You preset the oven. You don't preset infinite ability. You don't preset God's gifts, nigga. There's no wrong way to get to God. Just like there's no wrong way to do tarot. Once again, motherfuckers telling you you gotta do extra shit. You know what I mean? Just to do some simple shit. You're not keeping it simple, stupid. You ain't kissing. It's kissing. People think God is complex. Nah, the way karmics get to God is complex. People think this whole spiritual community is complex. Nah, if you was actually divine, you'll see straight through this shit. This shit ain't hard. Coming up on power, understanding shit. Anything you want to understand, you can understand it. You can teach yourself how to do anything. It's just the passion and the actions you put into this shit. But welcome home. For those that's in twin flame union, reunion, and recognition, soak up game that your feminine got for you. Put some game onto your feminine. You know what I mean? Do whatever you got to do to be the best person you can be. And that's the message that I got. Hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Anybody need some readings from me, just holler. You know what I mean? I'll definitely be around. And if you got life coaching with me, just hit me up so we can see what's up with these next sessions. All right? Love y'all. Hey, stay sturdy. Deuces.